learn something as you go round, okay? You always blame Salmon here, he's my caddy for the day. I've played caddies for years. Good lad. Right. Right, we'll take it. Okay. First hole. Now I believe a lot of you are introduced. We start at the first and the 10th, and we start getting nervous, don't we, on the first tee? I am, because there's a few people watching now. And you start getting nervous. And when amateurs get nervous, what happens is you tend to grip the club too tightly. Far too tightly, right? We don't like to do this. So what happens with me is I go the opposite way and grip the club extremely light at address. Very, very light at address. And that allows me to take the club back, finish the backswing, and then come through, right? A lot of you in the first hole, they want to impress the start, I want to impress everybody around, your two playing partners. I know what it's like, because I've done it myself. And you try and hit the ball too hard off the first tee, right? So we've got tight hands to start, which is all wrong. And we shorten the backswing and we try and hit it. And we're all over the place. That's why most amateurs, when I look at an amateur and I'm playing a pro-am, every Wednesday I play a pro-am with you guys and girls, what happens is that I usually look to the right off the first tee. That's usually what happens. Because what you've done is you're anxious to find out where the ball's gone before you've actually hit it. So what you do is you hear, and the head is moving to find out where the ball is, and it's gone. And generally it goes to the right. So we'll try and get it back. Right, enough from me. We'll get on with trying to play these holes. Now I fade the ball, lads, so you better slightly be careful with this. And right, okay, light and grip. This is my bag of clubs, I'll go through it, but this is this new Razor Fit club, and you're supposed to be able to transfer the weights and all this sort of stuff. Whether it helps or not, I'm not sure. We'll find out shortly. And we'll see how it goes. Right, so here we are, we're aiming on that tree. Now we're in practice swing, right? We hit through the ball, keeping the head down. First hole, very important to get off to a good start. A lot of you today, I was looking at your scorecards today, started 5s and 6s, and it's difficult to get going after that. What you want to be doing is starting with a 4, right? This is hell of pressure. I got to get on with it. Marcus said I got to get on with it. Right. Down the left-hand side and fade it over the bunker.
Whoa.
The ball compresses further here. You'll have noticed coming out here that you'll hit the ball further here than you do at home if you're European or in a colder climate. So what happens is the ball will compress, the irons are hot, the ball will compress, so therefore the ball's going to go further. So 167 is really playing about 160, right?
Yeah.
There's almost half a club difference. Now I want to get back to this pin, 160 yards, I've still got 5, yeah, it's between an 8 and a 7, right? That's what I do. It's a very, very big 8 or an easy 7. Now most of you would think if it's a perfect 8 iron, you'd be fine, right? 1 out of 20 would work. The other 19 you'd come up short, right? And I'm in a good position here to make a birdie, right? So I'm going to hit a 7 iron, right? An easy 7 iron, but you knew that, didn't you? You had it in your hand. I know you did.
7 iron, kick a hand.
So easy 7 iron. What does that mean? All it means is I'm not hitting it full out. I'm just hitting it softer than I would normally, right? That's all it is. So it's the same length of backswing, same pace of swing really on the backswing. It's just I'm hitting it not full out, or else I'm going to go too big. So excuse me, lads. Can you just move back slightly?
I feel that.
There's a bit of jet lag here, so we're going to be careful. That's fine. I think we should cope now. Right, 167, and it's playing about 160. Uphill lie, right? So we try and keep our weight going forward on this shot. Uphill lies, what happens in uphill lies, you usually hook the ball in uphill lie, because what happens is you go back, and because we're uphill, the weight stays on the right side. So what happens is we get to the right, and we flick it left. The hands get busy and flick it left. So it's important on an uphill lie to get back, of course, but then
to encourage yourself to come through on the left side. And the opposite is true in a downhill lie. You tend to go too far ahead of the ball and it goes right. Okay? So far, so good. Here we go. Right, second shot in here. Easy 7-iron. I'm aiming. This should be aiming on that little fan. See that fan on the left-hand side there, just left of the three guys with a camera? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my aim. Oh. That's where I'm aiming.
Okay.
They don't know it. They can probably hear me. They don't know I'm aiming on them.
But it's a slow right, left.
And then you'll see this ball hopefully fade into the target. Be hopefully a reasonable distance. Right, here we go. Left to right, up the hill. Going it a bit heavy. Good. Possibly caught the edge. Not very good. It's far too heavy with the divot because at the uphill lie, I didn't come through it enough. I stuck on the right side a bit, and that's why it went a bit left. But we're on the green. We've got a birdie putt. Let's hope, Simon. Eh? Come on.
The green is
quite firm, as you're probably aware. But the main thing here is the lie. I've got a nasty lie. Much better if I was in the bunker. Much easier, really, for us. So now I've got to hit. I'm going to hit this a little bit. See the guy in the orange there? Yes. He doesn't know it yet, but we're talking about it. And he's gonna. Now this is just a matter of balance. I'm trying to balance myself here without falling in here. This is difficult. All right. So here we are. This is quite difficult. I'm down the shaft, so I've got to hit the ball harder.
What is the club?
Right?
What club?
Sorry, the club is a 52 degree. This is my, not my L wedge, it's my sand wedge. Because what I'll do is bounce it on the guy in the orange. Smooth out just a little bit.
Okay, there.
You're my life.
You're my life. We'll go down front.
Here. Got this, hopefully. All right, here we go. I get my balance back, new shoes. If I slip now, you'll never buy these shoes, will you? Oh, sorry, yes, sorry. No, a lot more roll because the greens are firm. Okay? If the greens are soft, yes, of course, you'd be more 50-50, but because the greens are firm, I'm going to drop this just on the green and let it roll out. Right, so we're down the shaft, going to hit it harder. Wow, this is a nasty shot. Right. Woo! Right, okay, here we go. Right, so we just take it nice and light, finish the backswing, and hit it too hard.
You said over here that
Right, no applause there. But my shoes stood up to the test. Go back and forth. Okay? The only tip I'd give you putting. Some of you have a long putter, some of you chip thing, some of you. This is fast. I'm now downhill, I'm down grade, and it's right to left. And it's just judging how far right to left this putt is. If I hit this putt firm, I can go straighter. If I hit it soft, I've got to almost go over this pitch mark. But really, every putt that you hit should go that far past the hole. Every putt. The ones that don't go in, of course. That's perfect pace. So if you happen to if you happen to leave this putt short here, that far short, that's not 3 inches short. That's 2 foot short, right? Because that should be there, right? That's perfect. Now, really, these are gimmies, okay? You should be able to hold that. So don't worry about going past the hole. But for the ball to go in, it's got to get there. Right? So whenever a putt's short, 3 inches short, or whatever the case may be, it's actually 2 foot short of pace. Pace is so important. So I'm aiming just right at the hole here. I'm aiming about here, I think, something around there. Right? And let it just die in that line. Right, here we go. Now, light hands at the breast. Right. Do a first putt. See what happens. This will be absolutely important. Make sure the ball gets the hole. You don't want to leave this short first hole. That's it, finished now. We'll all go home now. But you see, that was right hands. I talked about it. Every time I was talking, I was looking at the line, so I had it in my head. But at the same time, it's nice to go in. And now you're walking. It's amazing. You walk to the second tee now as if you've birded the hole. It's a big, big difference up here. To walk, if I'd missed that, head down, walking on, don't ask Monty for an autograph, you know.